Hi, welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new here, my name is Kristen, and I hope you decide to stick around by hitting the subscribe button. So today I have a video that was requested, and it is 10 things they don't tell you about becoming a parent. So this video was requested by Melissa Caitlin. I will leave a link to her channel down below, but I feel like I've been giving her shout outs a lot here lately because her and I have a collaboration coming out. It should be out by time this video gets posted, so I'll leave a link to that below as well. But I want to start giving shout outs here on my channel, so I'm going to give this shout out to Ashley+3. I love watching her videos. She's a mommy vlogger. Currently she's doing daily vlogs, and I love watching her channel, and I really think that if you guys like watching my channel, especially the vlogs or the parenting type topics, I think you are really going to enjoy watching Ashley+3. So definitely go check her out. Link to her channel will be down below. So let's go ahead and get on into the video. So as you might be able to imagine, I could probably ramble on with this particular topic forever. I am a first-time mommy. I have a son who is 11 months old now, which is crazy, and I have learned so much along the way over the last 11 months. But I went ahead and narrowed it down to 10 different things that no one told me about becoming a parent. Some of these things you guys might already know about, some of them you might not. We'll just see, but we'll go ahead and get started. So number 1, you might not bond with your baby right away. I know that might sound surprising because you carry them for 9 months, and all I ever heard about was the bond you're going to have with your child and how strong the bond is going to be. And honestly, I didn't feel that right after having him. Now, I can leave a link to my birth story down below if you want to go check it out. I did end up having to have an unplanned C-section, and I was really doped up. So that really could play a big part in why I didn't immediately feel a bond with him. But I remember the first time I held him and looking at him and thinking, oh, he's so cute, but you know, I don't think I'd really care if someone came in and took him. And I was thinking those thoughts because during my pregnancy I considered maybe doing surrogacy or something like that. And I had talked to my mom about it, and she said, oh, do you think you could really give up a baby after you carry them for 9 months? And that was a big question for me, is could I? I don't know. And when my son was handed to me, like, he was cute and I knew he was mine, but I didn't feel an immediate bond with him. And I honestly felt like, yeah, I could probably do surrogacy because I mean, like, I didn't feel an immediate bond, you know, which sounds really weird, but for me, the bond came as the days went on, and as I did more for him, the more I took care of him, the more I fed him, the more diaper changes, the more I held him, the more I bonded with him. And now we are, like, super attached. Like, you try and touch my baby, I'm gonna shake a bitch. Like, no. But at the beginning, like, I didn't feel that. And it's something that was completely unexpected for me. Number 2, you will try more baby foods than you expect, and you'll know which ones taste good and which ones taste bad. I would suggest skipping out on the Gerber's baby mac and cheese. That one tastes like dirt. Number 3, girls and boys pee in different places in their diapers. Boys pee in the front, girls pee towards the back. Some diapers work better for boys, other diapers work better for girls. I had no idea until I had a baby. So I have a whole, I think, playlist of different diapers I have reviewed. Keep in mind that I have a baby boy, so if you have a baby girl, you may have a different experience. But if you have a baby boy, you might have a very similar experience with diapers. So I'll leave that down below if you want to check it out. But before having him, I had no idea that they peed in different places or that diapers would work differently depending on your child's gender. Number 4, you can actually spend too much time with your child and need a break from them. Much like if you hang out with a best friend for way too many days in a row and you kind of start getting sick of them, kind of the same thing with your kid. I didn't expect that to happen, but it's the truth. Number 5, as soon as someone takes them for you to have a break, you're going to want them to come back immediately. And we're talking within minutes of them walking out the door. Like, the breaks that you need away from your kid is like maybe 5 minutes. At least that's my experience. Number 6, Your home feels empty and quiet when they're gone, and you start to question how you spent your days before you had them. Number 7, you might lose all rights to the TV. I can honestly say it's been a couple of weeks since I've watched any daytime television because my 11th-month-old does not allow it. If mommy starts to watch TV that is not cartoons, sometimes he gets quite mad, and it's just easier to let him have his cartoons on. And personally, I like watching YouTube videos better anyways, so I don't fight him that much. But there are a few shows I would like to watch, and he just doesn't allow it. Number 8, the amount of instinct that kicks in after they're born. On some senses, it feels like you're going on autopilot. Like you don't have to put much thought process behind what you're doing. You just automatically know to do it, which is pretty crazy. And I'd say within 3 to 4 months after having them, at least for me, that kind of wears off, that feeling of being on automatic instinct, and you just kind of go back to like your normal. But it's a very animalistic feeling, at least for me it was. And it was very interesting because I've never had instinct kick in so strongly before. And it just was like, almost like being on autopilot. There wasn't much thinking I had to do involved. It was just like an automatic, like I knew that he needed a diaper change. I knew that he needed fed. I knew, like I just knew these things. Like it was just instinct. Number 9, if you don't breastfeed your child, you might still feel the urge to want to nurse your baby. And that was my experience. I was unable to nurse my son. I just didn't produce enough. And even though I was unable to produce, I still felt the urge to want to nurse him whenever he needed a bottle, which was really strange. I didn't expect that. So that was a new one for me. Number 10, how completed your life feels with them in it. They fill a spot you never knew was empty. And for some people, they might relate with that comment, they might not. And for me, in some instances, I do and I don't. It's almost like when you know you're ready to have a kid, like you're all excited and you feel like you're ready, which is how my husband and I felt, and we did plan the pregnancy. But after having him, he really just felt a void that we never realized was there in our lives. And our life just feels more completed, and our family feels completed in a way that we didn't know was missing before we had him. So that is the 10 things I didn't know before having kids. Hopefully you guys found this enjoyable and you liked it. Let me know if you found any of these topics relatable. Did you feel the same way when you first became a parent? Or are there other topics that you think that I missed out on? Things that you didn't realize would happen when you became a parent? So feel free to leave me those in the comments down below. I love talking to you guys. Again, if you're new here, I really hope you decide to stick around by hitting the subscribe button. But otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.